Hey folks, welcome back to Murder by Numbers. So we'll be continuing our investigation today and questioning Miss Frantasia about what's happened here and what she knows. I guess we can show her some evidence, right? Like, what does she know about the victim? We found a passport on the body. His name was Oliver Laurel. Oh yeah, like, was he a customer here, or was he just some guy, right? Oh, I see we have our answer. Oh, poor thing. Yes, I know him. He had been coming here regularly for the past few months. At first he was fairly quiet, blended into the background, but Oliver seemed troubled. I got the impression he was working a lot of things out. Some people start this journey with more baggage than others, if you catch my drift. Anyway, Oh, never mind then. Come on, Otter, hurry up! I need to talk to Fran. You're damn right you do, mister. The only way I can get you to visit anymore is by getting a hole smashed in the front of my club. Stop that guilt-tripping right now and give me a hug. Ouch! What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just slipped in my heels last week and totally stacked it. Used my arm to break the fall like an idiot. The doctor says it should heal pretty quickly, though. I feel like I've played enough of these games to know that if someone casually mentions an injury like this, it has something to do with the crime. And they're lying. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Never mind. Alright, Detective Cross! Is everything okay?
An officer just returned from the victim's address. Apparently all of his belongings were just outside in black bags.
Let me scan them. I can see if there's anything important inside.
Well, so can our officers, but... what the hell, this might be quicker.
Alright, any excuse to do a puzzle. That's gotta be the tagline for this LP. Okay, let's do this. This diary could prove useful. Let me read it. Finished. Analyzing text. There are several mentions towards the end of a person he met here. Fran, does the name Roz mean anything to you? What? Yeah, yes it does. He's referring to one of our queens, Roz Moses. Oh, I love these names. Honor, are you here? Wait, no. Don't tell me. No. It can't be. That voice! That sounds scarily like... Mom? Oh god, I thought it was gonna be Ryan. Well, this is still kind of bad. Don't move. She can't see if you don't move. There you are, I want a word with you. Not this again. Mom, what are you doing here? What a way to talk to your mother. And after I came all the way down here, too. I didn't ask you to. No, but Detective Cross did. He said you were playing at being a detective again, so I brought back up... You what? Oh. Huh, I knew it. Well, look who it is. None other than Huge Hands Hans himself. Fuck this guy, man. I was just thinking how could today get any worse? And then, as if my words had been heard by a malevolent god, here you are. Hello, Honor. Goodbye, Ryan. You're the last person I want to see. He's come down here because he's worried about you. Because we're worried about you. When are you going to get into your head that this isn't any of your business? I can't talk to you while you're like this. I'm going to wait at your apartment. Come see me when you're being a little more reasonable. Oh, this sounds way too familiar. Fuck this. Like it's all our fault, right? Oh, Ryan, babe. That was your cue to leave, too. You like that, wouldn't you? Harder for you to poison Honor against me when I'm right here. Back at it again with the manipulation and those giant fucking hands. Jesus. That cologne could poison anyone at 50 yards, babe. No assistant needed. Will everyone just stop? I don't want to fight, Honor. I just want to talk to you. And if I talk to you, will you leave? I promise. Fine. Casey, go back inside. I'm sure Fran could do with your support. Oh, Casey is so sweet. I hate this. Okay. I mean, what would he possibly have to do with this, right? Like, I don't know why he'd be hanging out in a place like this. Don't tell me he's connected to this somehow. I don't... Okay. I appreciate you giving me a chance. I'm not giving you a chance. I'm giving you 2 minutes. That's it. What do you want, Ryan? Just say whatever it is and go. I wanted to apologize to you for what happened at the Starshine Awards. What could you be apologizing for? Maybe for undermining me at every opportunity? Or could it be for getting Mom on my case, telling her that I lost my job and that I'd investigated Blake's death? Or perhaps you mean for giving Dick Stanford a $50,000 bribe to make sure we didn't win anything. And then lying to me about it. No worries, you're forgiven. Yeah, that's right, you can go. I am? Oh my fucking god. Of course you aren't, you piece of shit! Why'd you do it, Ryan? Did you just want to stick the knife in? Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I was still hurt. I wanted you to hurt too. It was stupid and it was vindictive, and I'm sorry. And why don't I believe you? Well, it worked. You got what you wanted. Congratulations, I guess. I was still an idiot. I was only thinking about myself. As opposed to... any other time? I mean... I've heard it all before about how sorry you are. It isn't just this occasion. Petty and spiteful as it is. It's that you tried to make me think that I was the one in the wrong for questioning you. But that was the moment I remembered. Everything you put me through. Please, just give me another chance. Oh, we've heard that line before. Why are you suddenly everywhere I turn now? Believe it or not, the point of getting a divorce was to see less of you. It's just a coincidence. I happened to be going to the Starshine Awards anyway. You know, Blackstock Holdings invested in that film a while back. Coincidence, right. Definitely wasn't that you wanted to see the effect of your little bribe. Okay, that was part of it. Why are you such a bad liar? And now here you are, again. Because your mom's worried about you. She asked me to come down, to try to talk some sense into you. And of course, her little golden boy came rushing to help. So that's it? Great, you've said your piece. Now go. No, that's not everything I wanted to say. Your mom's worried on her. She thinks you're in danger. That you'll end up the same way as— Don't you dare! Don't. Don't even go there. I don't have to answer to you anymore, Ryan. What I do with my life now is none of your business. You're right. It isn't. But I don't like seeing you make a laughingstock out of yourself. Really? Who the fuck is laughing? Excuse me? I don't want to show you this, but if you're not going to listen to reason, what choice do I have? Doing a puzzle for fucking this? Are you kidding? Woof. Alright, well. Here we go. Oh my god, that took me forever. Okay. Oh no. I don't think we're gonna like that. It appears to be an article about our investigation into Blake's death. The headline is Murder Misguided. It's not exactly, complimentary. Let me see that. Without writers to guide her, is Honor Mizrahi losing the plot? Freshly ejected from her role in Murder Mystery, Honor looks like she's having trouble separating fact from fiction. A source on the production told us that she tried to investigate the murder for showrunner, Blake Patterson, and got it horribly wrong. Her efforts led to a fan being wrongly accused of the murder, and the real culprit escaping, who later committed suicide. Close friends are worried that without the show to anchor her, she's becoming convinced that she's actually a detective. A delusion that's caused more harm than good. I mean, who are these so-called friends anyway? This kind of press isn't going to help you find another role. People think you're having a breakdown. Do you really want that? They what? That's ridiculous. Why did you really show me this, Ryan? I know it wasn't just to make me feel bad. Sharp as always. Come and work at Blackstock Holdings, Honor. I know you're worried about earning enough to keep yourself afloat, but I can help. No way. You're offering me a job. You don't even have to work with me. It can be in a different department, a different office. Hell, I'll open a new office in Cuba if that's what it takes, but I want to help. No, you do not. You just want to have control. How reassuring. Well, if that's everything, you'll be on your way right now, right? Honor, listen. You know what? Fine. I'll go. I need to clear my head after all this anyway. Honor, wait. Just think about it. Fuck off. Honor! My head whirled with questions. Why was everyone interfering with my life all of a sudden? How was I suddenly fodder for gossip columnists? Leaving Ryan was supposed to get me back in control of my life. And now everyone was suddenly trying to tell me what to do. Uncertainty tumbled around in my head as I walked, further and further away from the club. Away from where I thought I wanted to be. Until... we're back here again. Huh? The studio? How did I end up here? Maybe my body's trying to tell me something. God, what am I doing? Maybe Ryan's right. Maybe this detective turn will make me lose all credibility. It feels like everyone is trying to push me away from this. Are they right? Should I stop being so stubborn? I believe in you, Honor. Oh, Scout. Scout, you followed me? Yes, you seem troubled. It's hard to explain, Scout. There is still much about humans that I don't understand. They are so different from things. Things are immutable. They have clear traits that I can observe. Cloth square, rigid pole, rainbow stripes. However, people are different. They have emotions, which they can hide or show in different ways. This is hard for me to discern. You and me both, pal. I can detect basic emotional patterns, but when we first met, I always struggled to understand you. I assumed my routines were faulty, but now, I think this is because you were hiding your feelings. But ever since we teamed up, ever since you started being a detective, they have started returning clear results. The margin of error is now negligible, and the routines all agree. You are happy. Oh. Oh, this is so sweet. I mean, I mentioned it before, but this story hits like way too close to home. You're right. I never meant for any of this to happen, but if I'm honest with myself, I loved it. I love investigating too, Honor. But it's not just about how I feel, it's about my future. You saw what the paper said. I'm a laughingstock. They think I'm having a breakdown. Didn't you tell Becky that it doesn't matter what other people think of you? You don't miss a beat, do you? I make sure to save important discoveries in my long-term memory. Honor. My creator didn't teach me much about feelings, but I do know that happiness is a good thing. A thing that people strive for. In other words, I want you to keep going, because I want you to be happy, Honor. That's some pretty solid logic. It's almost like you're a robot or something. But you're right. I can't tell Becky she should believe in herself if I can't do the same. It doesn't matter what anyone says. If it's making us happy, let's keep doing it. Yes, this is the logical conclusion. Come on, buddy. We've got a murder to solve. Oh. I mean, that's right. We don't have to be an actor forever, right? I don't detect Ryan anywhere in the vicinity. Looks like he finally got the message. Well, time to continue the investigation, I guess. Also, don't forget that your mother's waiting for you at home. Oh god. Great. Oh, we can go back home for some reason. Why? Huh, okay. Detective, we need to talk. About my mother.
Guess I should explain.
Oh, we can investigate more out here. Ooh, okay. I'll think about it. Let me just...
Well, come on then, get it over with.
Why did you have to call my mom?
She made me promise that I would, if I saw you back on the crime scene again. She's a very persuasive woman.
I knew this was too good to be true.
The difference is, I didn't particularly want to this time. I'm done trying to persuade you to leave this alone. I don't like it, but I know when I'm fighting a losing battle.
Unfortunately, she doesn't. So what, are you gonna call her every time I get within 50 yards of you? That's gonna get real old, real quick.
Trust me, I have no desire to get involved in a family dispute. I just felt like I owed your mom a favor, but it's done now. Let's just move on.
Huh? Why would you owe my mom a favor? I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with our father, right?
I said let's move on.
So what's our next move?
I'm taking another look at the...
Oh, fuck. Oh, this voice, what's wrong with me? I'm not on my game today, okay.
I'm taking another look out there. See if there's anything we missed. We were looking into Oliver's diary before your mom turned up. Why don't you go ask Miss, Fran about it?
Detective Cross, you seem to be having trouble with Fran's name. Got something against drag queens?
Don't be ridiculous. What do I care what clothes someone wears? I'm just new to all this. What do I call her? Is it okay to say her? What about if she's not in a dress?
Oh, he's actually trying to be mindful. That's kind of nice. My creator also failed to tell me much about drag queens. I guess you have a lot in common. I'm no expert, but I think it's pretty simple. Call them what they ask you to call them. So, in this case, Fran. And while she's dressed like that, use she. If she's dressed in men's clothes, then it's probably safe to call him Ed and use he. Although I guess it can differ from person to person.
Okay, I think I've got it. Things never used to be this complicated.
I mean, he's trying to be an ally. I can appreciate that. Okay. I guess we'll investigate, because there seems to be more out here that we missed, right? Oh. No, nothing? Oh, aha! Come on. Oh dear god. Finally! Why is it taking me so fucking long to do these puzzles? I guess it is getting harder, huh? Okay, broken bottle. What the fuck? These fragments of glass do not appear to be from the window. Their curvature suggests they were originally from a rounded object. Maybe a bottle? It's kind of sticky. Are there any pieces with a label on? Yes, here. It's Sambuca. Oh, so that's where the aniseed smell's coming from. Oh, is that the only thing we need to look at? Okay. What can we find out about this, then?
What's that?
This glass was mixed in amongst the other glass from the window. We think it was a bottle of Sambuca.
Huh. Can't say I've ever had it myself.
Me neither. Oh, is that it? Can we ask about... I don't know, the diary? Seems like Roz and the victim had some kind of bust-up.
Then we need to get her here, quick. If Fran's got any way of contacting her.
Okay. Then I guess we'll get to meet more drag queens in this case. That's... Huh, okay. I mean, I don't know, can we, go back inside? Is that where we want to go? What about Grandmama Krista? How's she doing? Oh, you know her. Always falling into some kind of ridiculous anecdote. I'd swear they were all lies if I hadn't been there for some of them. I'm supposed to be going to New York to see her tomorrow, but what with all this? You are not canceling that trip. You go. I'll sort this all out. Are you sure? I'll get as much sorted today as I can. Oh, you are dear. I know, but she's family. And who knows how long you've got left with her. Best enjoy these moments while you can. Don't let her hear you say that. You know she's been keeping a brick in her bag ever since Stonewall. I wasn't talking about her. You shady-ass no-good. Ah, the Wanderer returns. Sorry, just needed to get away for a bit. I'm not surprised you need to reload. Babe, you give him both barrels. Oh, I was so proud. You were listening? Yeah, of course I was listening. Until he thought you were coming back in here, at which point he jumped away from the door like a startled cat. It was just your crazy ex, though. I'd have really put him in his place, but I didn't want Fran to have to deal with 2 dead bodies today. Such a thoughtful boy. Anyway, dear, he left something for you. It's over there. Oh god, what is it now? Please. I don't need any more bullshit. What can I get you, dear? Oh, right, I went into bartender mode for a second there. Oh, that's right, we can ask about Roz, too. We should probably do that. When we were talking earlier, you mentioned something about Roz. The one mentioned in Oliver's diary. Oh, yes, right. Well, I was hoping not to bring her into this, but... Roz Moses was one of our regular performers here. She runs a couple of nights a week. She and Oliver, they knew each other. How did Roz and Oliver know each other? Like I said, Roz runs quite a few nights here, and Oliver was a regular. One of the last entries in Oliver's diary read, "She doesn't understand me. Despite everything she hid from me, I'm the one that's ended up in the cold." Well, they always seem to get on fine. I'd often see Oliver talking to her at the end of the night. But then a few nights ago, they had a huge argument. Things turned nasty and Roz threw Oliver out. Made me ban him from the premises. Every night since then, Oliver's been outside, completely bladdered, as KC might say. What does bladder... It means he was drunk. Very drunk. He begged to be let in, but what's the use of barring someone if you reverse it immediately? So he just stayed out there, shouting and screaming at everyone. It wasn't great for business, but, like I said, he was a troubled soul. Had he been sleeping out there too? I don't think so. He's clearly never been around in the daytime, why do you ask? His belongings were in bags outside his apartment, so It looks like he'd been evicted from his residence. Might also explain why he was in front of the club this morning. Was he outside when you left the club last night? Not that I saw, but I lock everything from the inside and then leave from the back door, so I wouldn't have seen him if he was there. Huh. Do you know where Roz is right now? On her way here. That detective of yours asked me to ring her, but turns out she was on her way here anyway. How interesting. Any ETA? Roz comes when she comes. She's kind of a free spirit. Huh, I guess we'll get to meet her soon. What would you know about this? We found some smashed glass outside. If it's smashed glass you're looking for, I've got the load on the inside too, just behind you. No, its curvature suggests it was part of a bottle. We were thinking it might be Sambuca. Sambuca? We don't get many people drinking that here. Although, come to think of it, it was Ollie's drink of choice. So it could have belonged to him. He's been out there most nights this week, and he seemed pretty drunk, so it's definitely possible. We usually clean the outside area but just before we open up, and there wasn't any glass yesterday. So it must have been from last night. Interesting. Also, I'm getting a little worried about this whole info dumping thing. I mean, I know it might not be completely fair to make this judgment right away, but I've noticed that usually if you get a lot of information from a character, there's a huge chance that they're lying. Like the way we got all that information from Kathy. Last case, you know? I don't want to suspect Fran, but also? Huh, okay. I guess we could investigate a little bit more. Find something else, because I just feel like this isn't really adding up so far. We don't really have, like, a particular suspect in mind, but anyway. Oh, it's a portable computer! There's a note attached. For the new job. I spoke to your mom, she's on board. Give it some thought, Ryan. What the fuck is this? I mean, I know what the fuck this is. I know this tactic. That's using money to solve things as usual. No thanks, chuck it in the trash. I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of. Like me. Oh no, not like you. Scout, that's not what I meant. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some of the parts for yourself or something. An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU? Ooh, or maybe I could replace my screen with a colored TFT panel, or... Phew, that was a close one. Poor guy. I mean, yeah, that must be, a sore spot for him. So I've been recording for a long-ass time yet again, and my voice is just out of whack. I don't know what the fuck is going on with me. So maybe I really should just stop here for now, and we can continue investigating in the next episode, and maybe we'll meet Roz too. I want to see how this all pieces together. I'm excited. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.